Okay. YEG, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Expose Weekly, y'all. I am so excited to be here with y'all. I am so excited for you guys to meet our guest that we have tonight. And if you guys have already met her, then maybe you guys will learn something new about her and what she is working on. Because, guys, I am so excited to have our guest on tonight. But, guys, you already know. Before we get into all that, we need to do a little bit of housekeeping, okay? So, first things first, I know y'all are probably like, wow, that hoodie is popping. Where did you get that? Guys, this is La Connection's limited edition cocoa butter sweater, okay? Guys, can you see that? I don't want to turn all the way. This is like a really cramped space that I'm in, but it is dope, y'all. I'm so excited. I just got this week. So comfy, beautiful. Like, I am so obsessed. You guys can't see that? See that? Yes, I know you guys were like, what earrings do you have underneath? You know, I know you guys were thinking that. I'm actually rocking a pair of earrings from Art of Clay, okay? You know what I mean? So, repping local as much as I can. Guys, my eyebrows, yes, they're looking a little bit different. You know what I mean? I did go to Palm Beauty Bar, you know what I mean? I'll put it all below. Don't even fret. But guys, tomorrow we are having Fresh Friday and Featured Friday. So guys, make sure this month we are highlighting women-owned businesses and women creatives. So please send us what you are doing in the community, what you have going on, what's new, what's coming up, all that good stuff, because we want to share it with the community. So please, please, please send it over to us. Guys, you're probably like, what are all these goods next to you, a daisy? Like, yeah, you can see on Facebook and everything. Yes, you guys are probably like, what are all these goods? Yes, guys, it was going up and down, but I'm going to claim it and say it right here on this live. We reach 1,500 followers. So I think, guys, it's time for a giveaway. So behind here, guys, stay tuned, because at the end we will be going over the giveaway stuff. So you guys don't want to miss out, okay? Because we are ready to celebrate with y'all. This has been such an amazing journey. We are so, so happy that we get to come on here and chat with y'all. Even though it is virtual right now, we are going to be in person soon. I just feel it. Okay. Okay, guys, I know that was quite a bit of talking from me, but I know you guys loved it. But without further ado, guys, let's get started. Our guest is honestly unreal. Like, she is grinding, working hard. Like, I just admire this creative right here, because she never stops. I swear she's never stopped working. Like, every single time she's always working on some, it's not even like little things either. Like, it's always like some crazy, like, we are doing like 10 things all in one, and we're going to do it in this short time frame. And I'm like, whoa, you are wild. And I want to be like you. Okay. Like, killing it, killing it, killing it, killing it. Guys, I am going to bring on Tiffany, and she is going to come and introduce herself. If you guys don't know, you're welcome. Guys, this is about to be a great, great live. Let's bring her on. Okay. 1 second. Let's get Instagram. Perfect. Perfect. We are live. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for coming on here. Honestly, I am so excited to chat with you. I've been wanting to chat with you for a minute, and especially because you have so much on the go. I feel like it is such a perfect time to get you to come on here, and especially just to put out some motivation to us other creatives who are like kind of like everyone been going through it with everything. But can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I got this one little hair here that won't go away. No, I'm joking. Um, what is going on? Thank you so much for having me here. My name is T Fannie. For those of you that don't know, Teafannie.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper, lyricist, and I'm in Calgary right now. I'm like always going all over the place. So I'm like,
On
sometimes
the
I'm in
move.
Edmonton, sometimes I'm in Toronto, sometimes I'm in Calgary. So I try to keep it moving, try to keep it moving. Trying to find a good angle for this phone. See, I got it over here. That's perfect.
Right. Oh, get it. We see you. No, that's awesome. So we know you rap, you are an extreme creator. So tell us, how did you get started? What motivated you to get started? All that good stuff.
Funny enough, I had gotten invited to like a studio, Tough House Studio. And it was like, I was just kind of like wrapping around friends and stuff in garages or whatever. And then I kind of just decided to, I guess one of them sent me over there, and the guy's like, Ways, he's like, oh, just here's a song, write a hook and we'll see what you can do, kind of thing. You know how it is. Like everybody does music. And then I came back to him with the hook, and it was like so wordy. Like I basically wrote like a verse because I didn't know what I was doing, but I wrote a whole hook. But it ended up he ended up shooting like a video for it and stuff. And so yeah, that was like my first. And then we did the show in March 2019, and then I was like, okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought I was. I didn't throw up on stage.
Success. Honestly, that first performance, like you're honestly nerves like forever, but especially that first performance when you are completely in the unknown. Like, am I like, what is going to happen? How am I going to react to this? Like, but no, I am so happy that you put yourself out there and that you just started creating because.
Thank you.
Yes.
First of all, though, I heard you shouting out your sweater. Can I just say, like,
yes.
So I wonder who did that sweatsuit.
I don't know.
Well, you know what's funny? So I was wearing this today, and literally, like, somebody stopped their car and was like, yo, I love your sweatsuit, girl. You're rocking it. And I was like, thank you.
Yes, I love it. I love to hear that.
Thanks, Exposed YEG, for the barcode and everything. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Yes, it's so awesome. Guys, if you are looking for some custom merch, if you're a creative local business, go to Crowned YEG. All that good stuff. We got you. Thank you so much for the show. I'm like, I love it. Like every single time I see it, I'm like, I love it.
I'm in love with it.
No, you're killing it. Like when you sent me the picture, I was like, no, yeah. I love it. So tell us, what is your favorite part about being a creative?
I would say my favorite part is, I guess, being fortunate enough to have my outlet be an outlet for others. So like I'm literally just, saying what's on my mind, and I'm, using my lyrics as my therapy. So like if it relates to other people, I think that's like the best part of it, when someone else is like, yo, you really hit me with that. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, yeah, that's the best feeling.
Right, to be able to connect with your listeners and really get your message out there, because what you put into your music is your emotions. And so to hear that someone can even just relate to you is just like on a whole nother level. I'm like, you feel that too? Like, I thought I was the only one who was like really into like feeling the emotion of my song, but to know that you're able to show that to your listeners is a whole nother thing, because I'm sure everyone has been to a performance where you're like, oh, it was good music, but I didn't really connect. But when
Yeah.
you're actually able to get into your music because it's your emotion, it's you're able to really show that to the listeners and connect on a whole different level. And that's why I'm like, I
Yeah.
miss concerts so much. I miss
Me
them so
too. Me
much.
too. I actually do. I was like, I've been watching like DJ sets on Twitch and stuff lately just because I'm like,
Mhm.
"Ah, I miss just watching a DJ."
Right? Right? No,
Yeah.
it's been a minute. Like, oh my goodness.
So long time.
Right? So you have been creating a lot. So this may be a hard question, but tell us what your favorite creation to date is.
Okay. Okay, I think my favorite is my I Pray song that I have with Miss Benzo and G Major.
Mhm.
Um, that song, I remember I kept trying to make it work, and finally, how that song even came together was just so organic, and I was like, you know what, it finally found a home, and it was so
Yeah.
perfect, and everything kind of came together, just like,
Yeah.
oh. So yeah, definitely I Pray, and it has such a like a strong message, and it resonated with people. I have people that don't listen to like hip hop, and they're like, I really like that song. I'm like, dope. And I got to collab with Junior T, so that
Yeah.
was pretty cool. That was really dope.
I love that. I love that. And okay, so your favorite creation, what about performance? I know that I guess you started performing, you didn't get too much time because COVID
Yeah,
hit quite
yeah.
after, but from what you have done for performances, what would you say is your favorite so far?
My favorite is still my first one.
Yeah.
Like it was so um I can't think of the word. It was so conquering. Like it was just the whole night and the whole vibe of it was like, yo, I did that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I haven't done a performance that matched that feeling yet for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's when you're so nervous and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to react. And then you go out
Right?
there and you're like, oh, I killed that. Like,
Right?
okay. Like,
Right?
I see it. Like, if I was so scared about that and I came out and did that, like, why was I like, it makes
Like,
you
what was
think
I
about
doing
like other
here?
things. It's like, why am I stressed? Like, if I really just, believe in myself and know what's
Uh,
happening, like, and this is me, like it's you, like
yo, it's
you're
so
an artist,
true.
it's all you. It's not like you have to go put on a show trying to be anyone else other than you. So it is such a beautiful place to be when you are up and sharing you with people.
It was really fun. I think the next time, if the only performance that'll match that, or the next performance that'll match that, is like when I get like, I don't know, like a Rogers Center,
Yes,
or something like
yes.
that.
No, I feel you, I feel you. So
Yeah.
y'all already know we have been posting stuff for International Women's Day, Women's Month. So we are highlighting women-owned businesses, women creatives, and one of the questions we are asking all of the women that come on our lives is, what are some of the struggles that you have had to face being a woman creative? Oh, 1 second. I think. Here, I'll put this in. There we go. Yeah, I hear you. I'll just take off this. Okay. Can you hear me good? Perfect. Here, I'll just go like this.
That's pretty. I think the first thing. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, would be, especially being like a rapper. I find that if there's ever like a crew of people, it's like one female in the crew, or if there's like a song or something, it's like one female rapper only can ever be on any.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird. Like I'm so open to like work with other female rappers. It hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah.
But I am very, very open to it. Yeah.
Hear that collaboration. That's what we are all about here at Expose. Collaborating, connecting, and creating. We love it. We love it.
That's how you push the city. You know, you can't just like be like, oh well, my friend does music, so I'm gonna support them. Like if you guys really cared about the city, it would be like about just like pushing talent in general. It doesn't matter if it's like competition or what you think is competition. Like,
there's no competition. You know? There is enough for everybody, and once one of us flourishes, we all flourish. Like there's so many opportunities. You even see like with Toronto, like it's like one person, you know, kind of got shown and put the city on the map, and so many people, like it put an eye on all the talent. It's not like we don't have the talent here. It's not like we don't have the drive here. It's just, you know, we're not one of those big, like, even I feel like whenever people are like, oh, Canada, they know Calgary before they know Edmonton. But Edmonton, it is changing in the city, and I'm loving to see it because we're really supporting each other. We are getting our name out there. We are showing what talent we have here, like what drive. Like we are not just sitting here doing nothing. Like we are working and we are ready to be heard and seen.
Hear us roar, like, and it's crazy, like the female power here too. It's just like,
right.
Even in Calgary too, I was just very shocked. Like it's very supportive. Like it's in the R&B community, and even in like the actually just probably Black females in general in every walk of like media, anything you can think of to do with music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I find that it's just like the rapping that does it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard. Like it's just hard.
For the most part, like people really support, like, and I see it and I feel it. It's pretty cool to be a part of it, you know, because it's not even the video we're shooting. We're shooting 4 videos in one day. That's so funny how you were like introducing me, and I'm like, So we're shooting 4 videos today, but
get it.
Have 3. It's just been a team of us 3 females doing it, and it's so cool to see like the collaboration. You're not just like, you know, talking about one person, and then we're gonna have Ziggy come through and showcase her twerk class and stuff.
Yeah.
We got Haiku showcasing, you know what I mean? And then we got your outfits because you did all the outfits and stuff. For Crown, like before. You know, I don't know. It's not that hard. I thought that it was harder the way that everybody was going. But then I started getting into it, and I was like,
it's honestly, once you have a team that supports you, you have a team that is willing to work with you and grow with you, and you guys are willing to support each other so that you guys can all grow, then you are set. But I think the problem is a lot of us like don't have that, or, you know, struggle to make it happen. Like without Expose, like without our team, like it would be very difficult to do what we do. Like it is not easy to do it on your own, but a lot of the time when you do first start out, you are doing it on your own, but it's until you make those connections. It's just a matter of time. That's why it's all about patience and time.
Yeah. Universe, right? Like once you start going towards your dream or whatever it is like are trying to accomplish, even a little goal like, oh, I want to walk every day. Once you start walking yourself, you start doing it yourself, things will come into play that'll just help you go forward. You'll meet somebody else who happens to go for walks around the same time as you in your area. You know what I mean? Little things happen like that. So once you start going towards your dream on anything you're doing, the universe will provide. You know,
yes, I love that.
What's beautiful about this little collective and everything. I'm in shock. I'm in awe, and I'm in shock at the support from like everybody helping each other out.
Right? It's so beautiful. Like I love to see it. It is one of my favorite things. It just gets me so excited and motivated. I'm like, I need to do more. Like, and I just love to support like our amazing local businesses, and especially like our fellow women doing it, because, you know, not too long ago, like our ancestors, like even like our grandparents couldn't do these things. Like they didn't have the options that we have now, that we can say, you know what, I don't want to work for someone. I want to start my own business. I want to do music. Like a lot of like, even just to start your own business, that was something a man could only say, like up until recently. So just to see women just coming out and like bam, 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 I'm like, I am loving it. I am loving it.
Doing this for time. Like, look at the power.
Right.
I just, all I can do is laugh. So just like, just wait, you know, just
right.
Wait.
And we're only getting started. That's the thing. We're only getting started. So yeah, it is so awesome. We are excited. We are definitely excited. So our next question for you is, with COVID, we already know what to do and what it is. Okay, so tell us how you have adjusted as an artist with COVID.
So I was kind of just actually starting out to try and learn to like record stuff on my own.
Yeah.
Because I had moved to Calgary, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this on my own. And then COVID hit, and then it was like, oh, cool, I have time to like learn how to do this on my own now, you know. And so yeah, that kind of helped me. Like it really just made me. I've always been like a self-learner. Like the high school that I went to was like self-taught learning stuff. So I kind of was able to use those skills and just teach myself whatever I need to get that. And then once I started doing it, I was like, okay, so this is what I want to do. What are the obstacles? Okay, can't do this until I do this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I can't do this until I do this. Okay, then I'm going to do that. And I just kept literally going back and back and back until I could start to what I actually wanted to do, you know?
Yeah.
But COVID kind of just allowed me to really like do everything that I could on my own.
Yeah.
And learn everything, and not just for, you know, me to do it on my own, but also to more so appreciate what we're paying for, you know? Like somebody to like mix and master a song, or like make a beat, or do a video, you know. I'm seeing what we pay for and why we pay. Because the little details of the work that goes into it, it's important, I think, to know all of that too.
Right. No, it's a lot of work. Like everybody has their own grind, and what you have to learn to like keep up with everything, because no matter what you are doing, like new things are always coming out. So you have to stay up with that. You need to make sure, and especially if you are a producer, you're mixing, mastering, like you need to stay up on it so that you can, you know, you have people that are wanting to come to you, because you need to be with the current stuff. That's what it's all about. And it's always changing. Like music is changing all the time.
Always.
And so it's a grind. It is a grind. And even with video, like videography, like I see my dad, Yearwood Studios, he always is editing, and I'm like, I could never do this. Like this is a lot. Like I seen him study this stuff, like, and I'm like, this is a lot. But I guess when it's like something that you're really passionate about, because I with music, all that stuff, I could spend time.
It depends on what it is. That's the thing. Like, it really depends on what it is that you want. Like, if you really want a car, like any kind of car, that's what you want. Then maybe you're gonna like maybe cut back on your trees. You know what I mean? Maybe you're gonna walk a little bit further so you're not spending money on bus tickets. Like, you're doing whatever you can to get that car. So same thing with like, I want to do like a, I don't know, a photo shoot or something, or I want to do whatever, you know, you do what you can. And reach out to people and see what can be done. So even you coming out to shoot the Hershey tea. Oh, Hershey tea. You know. So lit, man. I don't know. I don't understand why people can't just all work together, as long as you make sure that, you know, it's always good vibes. I don't know. I haven't run into anybody that's like, oh my God, I don't want to work with them. It's always good vibes.
Right? So, no, we love it. So that actually kind of like, speaking of coming together, supporting each other, that kind of goes into our next question. Who would you say top 5 local businesses / creatives would you say? We know it's a hard question, but you could say the top, like the 5 that come to the top of your head.
Man, this is so hard. Okay, so Simply Irie first.
Yeah.
It's my mom's restaurant in Calgary.
Honestly, I have to say, I went there last time I was in Calgary, and I was like, yo, this is really good, and the service amazing. Like, I was so happy. Like, such a cute little restaurant too. Like, I was like, the food is good. Like, recommend to everyone. So
Thank you. Yes, please, because even being an entrepreneur, being a female entrepreneur, also she's really pushed through this whole COVID time with that restaurant. So seeing her work so hard has really been pushing me to go to what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's been good. I still have a name for her. I've been trying to. Okay. I Lovers of Ambrosia.
Yes.
Because that's another, one of the first Black females in cannabis, and everything's vegan, including free.
Yeah.
Everything, like donuts, like, anyways. That's 2. Great. Miss Benzo, of course.
Yes.
That's the whole girl. Because she's not only doing the music, she also has her low-key medium that she's doing. She has I think 450 kids.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no, that's another creative, really working hard. That was 3. I only have 2 more.
I know, it's hard. It's hard. I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I would have to say, honestly, I'd have to say you, because you're doing a lot.
Sweet.
Right? Like, you have exposed your crowns. You also do music yourself. You have a baby.
Thank you. You're too sweet. He's on the move. He's on the move.
Oh no, he's moving around now.
Oh, he's walking. He's wild. Yeah. He took his first steps the other day. It was pretty wild. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, one more female. I'm going to get in trouble regardless. I'm sure.
It's our fault. We take blame.
Right? I would say, whoa. I honestly can't. I can't decide. Okay, well, if I was to just say one person, next person that comes to my mind is
Which, sorry?
Can I just say me to be safe?
Oh my goodness. Biggest fan, be your biggest fan.
Oh my god, such a cop-out. Okay, no, I'm gonna throw out Cannabis.
Yes.
Or Alice in Wonderland. I like those guys. And like the cannabis community in general, the females in cannabis. Yeah. Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
Females in cannabis. Yeah, for sure.
And guys, do not worry. We are going to be posting it all down below once this is done. So guys, don't fret, okay? We are going to be putting it all up. Do not even worry. So we know you have a lot of plans and a lot of things on the go, but what would you say is your long-term goal as a creative?
I want my name to mean something. So like, I want it to literally, I want to be able to help people so easily that like my best example is when Rihanna tagged that wall somewhere. I can't remember where it was.
Mm-hmm.
But she tagged the wall and basically fed like thousands of people just because she signed her name on a wall.
Yeah.
People come there. You know what I mean? I want that to be something so that I can help. Like, think of the amount of people you can help if you're, even if you're like you're
right.
something, you know? Yeah.
Right.
So that's my long term goal. I need that. I want to be like household name.
No, I love that. I love that. Yes, speak it into existence. It's going to happen. It's all a matter of time. And so next question, important question. How can someone find your music, find your content, all that good stuff?
You can pretty much find me everywhere as long as you can spell my name.
Yes.
So that's the hardest part. I did do a song on my album. It says, oh yeah, see it's on the bottom there. I did a song on the album to help you remember it. With the melody that's stuck in your head. But yeah, you can find me. It's I am T Fanny. Like it's posted there on Instagram. T Fanny on Facebook. I have tfannymusic.com.
Yes.
I got. Oh, and if you're a little bit more freaky side, then you can go on my Twitter, and my Twitter is HersheyT1. That's only Hershey. So.
Yes. And guys, do not worry. We are going to have it down below. Okay, so don't fret.
Also, like Spotify and all that stuff. Spotify, all the streaming platforms, YouTube, all that stuff.
Yes. We will be finding her, guys. If you aren't already, go and follow her right now. It is tagged below. You see it pinned, okay? And we are going to share this all after as well. And for the next question, I know you kind of touched on this already, but could you tell us what kind of projects we can look forward to? I know that you have been releasing a lot. You released your album Hello, and you said that you're working on how many music videos? Like, oh my goodness.
We're doing a one-day shoot today. So the next project I have coming out is the one that we're shooting today with Miss Enzo. And we have a whole project coming out together. I'm so excited about it. That'll be at the end of April.
Yes.
And then I have another project coming out in June with D-Wave in Edmonton.
Okay.
Rapper too, and that'll be different vibes. I'm excited to show you guys that like side of my like party, I guess, trap-ish stuff. But as far as like music that I'm releasing myself, I'm waiting because I actually have a project coming up hopefully with Junior T, and we're gonna be releasing that. Hopefully finishing it. Like I want to probably do by the end of this year or early next year.
Get it? Wow, you are grinding. Like, honestly, amazing job. Like, you are killing it. Like, you are working hard. Like, big ups yourself. Like, never stop. Like, you are amazing. You are a motivation. You are an inspiration. And we love to see what you're doing. Like, you are doing great things, and you are only getting started. Like, you are pretty new to the game, and you haven't even really had the opportunity to like put yourself out there as much. Like, you have been able to make a great virtual presence, but I cannot wait till we get that in-person experience, because I am pumped. I am pumped. It's going to be good times. Right?
I want to perform live again and network with people, and because you can only show so much, but when you actually get to like talk to people after the show and they get to see that like, oh my god, she's actually not that mean, because like I'm pretty mean.
Right?
But like I'm not.
That's so funny. I feel like that's what everyone says about everyone. They're like, we're nervous.
Everybody that has that resting bitch face, right? We all have it. But like, I used to think that yours.
So funny. Honestly. No, we are so excited for your projects that you have coming out. Guys, make sure you go and follow her. Guys, pinned below, because you do not want to miss out on what she is working on, because guys, it's big things. You just heard like that's guys, just stop playing yourself right now.
You're so Thank you so much.
No problem. So we have our last question for you. My favorite question, everybody knows if they've been on the live. This is my favorite question to ask. What advice would you give other women just starting out as a creative?
I would say, oh my gosh, the hardest advice too is I think you need to lead the way and follow the universe at the same time. And if you can do that, then you're blessed. You have to be able to like kind of like lead the charge and you know, when it's always that luck meeting opportunity kind of mentality, you know, kind of feel. So I really do feel like if you lead the way, like I said, we start, right? As long as you start, but also follow the signs, you know, read the signs, notice everything, and like really relish every single moment. Because when you look at every moment and appreciate the moment, you're so much more grateful. Trust me, there's so much more in abundance.
Right. Living in the now and just really taking in what we have in this moment. I keep seeing that too. Actually, one of my friends posted that Caramel, I think that's what her Instagram is. I don't even remember what her Instagram is right now. But she was posting and it was like, we usually forget to live in the now because we're too worried about what's to come. And then we end up just never really appreciating anything because we're too worried about what's next. And there's so many amazing things that are always happen amidst whatever storm, whatever bump that we are going through. There is always blessings happening around us. Like the fact that we are breathing, the fact that we are healthy, we are alive, we have a roof over our head. Like there are so many things, like, and whenever we think, oh, you know, to be like live in the now and like think of all these things, we think, okay, what are these big things that are happening? But it's like, no, like the little things, that those are what are so big. Like just like India Ari says it. I don't know if anyone listens to her, but she made a song called Little Things. Okay. And yes, I love India Ari. But yeah, like we need to like really embrace those little things and like be present, because if we are working, like we have to be who we are wanting to be in the future, like where we want to see ourselves, we need to start acting like it. You know, you want to be good with your money, you need to start budgeting now. You need to start, you know, having boundaries now. You can't wait till you get the money, because if you don't have those boundaries and all that set, then you're not going to be there. Just like if you say, I want to perform, you know, here, like Madison Square Garden. If you aren't practicing, if you aren't putting in the work, if you aren't creating, you are not going to get there. You need to also put in the action. But it is possible. It is possible if you really are willing to put in the work and trust yourself and what you are called to do, then. But it's that trust that you really have to have in yourself and in the process.
Yeah, trust in the process. I mean, it's funny too. I'll just do a quick story because yesterday, Anisha and I were driving from Edmonton to Calgary. Yeah. And the whole ordeal before that, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into all that. But got my car back. So we drove back, and I'm looking at the road, and there's like dust coming up the side, and I'm like, that's weird. Maybe somebody's on the dirt road, you know, beside the big highway. And then we get closer, and then we start to see like a bit of traffic. Well, luckily, this is living in the moment. Right after we were in the far left lane, and we had to go all the way to the far right lane to get off the exit. Yeah. And I was like, and there was no cars behind us. You know, we're going like it's the highway. Yeah. So we're going, and there's nobody behind us. Luckily, we got off that, and where we got off, we had just avoided this big accident that happened. I guess the truck went on fire. It blew up.
Oh my god!
On the highway, and it shut the highway down, and nobody was moving.
Oh my god! So
like as soon as we got off, we were like, look at how lucky we were. Like living in the moment. Really we pulled over, take a minute to look back to see what could have happened, what events led to the fact that we were able to even go around it. and the fact that of the timing of when we left Edmonton City, we were waiting for my car and all of that. It was late. My car was late coming back.
Yeah.
If we were 5-10 minutes earlier, who knows what could, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
Like living in the now is about like realizing those little moments,
Right.
that are just like, oh, maybe the universe really does have your back. Maybe you're really on the right path. You have to look at the little.
Right? Because you could, looked at it a whole different way and been like, oh my gosh, look at the traffic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now we have to sit and wait. Like, even though you may not have had to, like, there is, like, you get to choose how you, like, what your perspective is, how you want to perceive things. Like, if you want to see the best in things and, be able to really take in, like, your blessings, like you said, like, realizing, like, why everything, played out the way it did. And you got to take that moment to breathe and really just take in life for a minute. And a lot of us forget to take that moment. And so I love that. I love that.
Yeah, you have to. And then just be thankful.
Always, always. We love it. Thank you so, so much for coming on here. We are so happy that we got to chat with you, learn a little bit more about you and what you are working on. Guys, make sure you go and follow Tiffany. Guys, you heard she is working on some amazing things. So stop sleeping, wake up, and go and follow. Okay, guys. Thank you so, so much for coming on. We cannot wait to see what you create. Please let us know how we can support you in the future and all that good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that was Tiffany. Guys, make sure you guys go and follow her because she is working on some serious stuff. Guys, if you guys were here at the beginning of the live, you heard me talk about our giveaway that we are going to be having coming up for Exposed, because guys, we reached 1,500 followers. It has been going up and down, but I am claiming it. Okay, we are going to go above and we are going to keep going up because we want to get out to the community. We want to be able to share with our community as much as we can what you guys are doing, because you guys are killing it. You guys are doing amazing, amazing things. So guys, if you can see here, let's turn it a little. Okay, we are going to have included, just stay tuned. This is just a couple things that are going to be in our giveaway. So you guys are going to want to make sure, that you stay tuned so that you can have an opportunity to win this. Okay, we have, look at this. Wow, perfect for the summer. Okay, rocket, perfect speaker tunes, right? Poppin' all summer. We have a cup, an exposed cup from Crowned YEG. Yes, y'all. Yes. We have a water bottle as well. And we have a mug. We have our pad folios and our planners, guys, so you can stay organized. Guys, we want to thank you all so much for all of your support, for all you guys are doing in the community, because you guys motivate us. You guys push us to keep doing these things and to connect with each other. Like, we love all that you guys are doing. So please do not stop being great. Do not stop creating. Do not stop just being awesome and being you. We are not done this month, guys. We have more guests coming for Exposed Weekly next Thursday. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And guys, don't forget, tomorrow is Fresh Friday and Featured Friday. So if you are a woman-owned business or a women creative, please send us your information. Send us what you have going on. And women-owned business, that means 50% or more is women-owned. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will talk to y'all soon. Okay.